Once upon a time, in a distant land of ancient traditions and honorable samurai warriors, there lived a formidable samurai named Takeshi. He was known throughout the land for his fierce fighting skills, but also for his quick temper and uncontrollable rage. Despite his prowess in battle, Takeshi's anger often led him to make rash decisions and cause unnecessary suffering. One fateful day, as the scorching sun painted the sky with hues of orange and red, Takeshi found himself facing an unsettling conflict. A neighboring village had been attacked, and rumor had it that a group of bandits was responsible. Takeshi's rage boiled within him as he vowed to avenge the innocent lives lost. He set forth on his journey, his heart pounding with fury and his mind consumed by thoughts of retribution. Along the way, he crossed paths with a wise old monk named Master Wu. The monk noticed the storm of anger in Takeshi's eyes and sensed the destructive path he was treading. Master Wu stepped in front of the seething samurai, bowing respectfully. "Greetings, noble warrior," he said calmly. Takeshi sneered, "Do not stand in my way, old man. I have a score to settle, and nothing will stop me." The wise monk, undeterred, looked into Takeshi's eyes and spoke with a gentle yet firm voice, "I understand your pain and anger, but I urge you to consider the consequences of your actions. Vengeance is a never-ending cycle of suffering. 3 simple words may help you find the answers you seek." Takeshi was taken aback by the monk's words. 3 simple words. Could they truly end his rage and guide him on a different path? Intrigued, he allowed Master Wu to continue. "Before you take any action," the monk said, "ask yourself 3 questions: why, what, and how. These questions will guide you towards clarity and peace." The samurai was skeptical but willing to listen. "Explain," Takeshi demanded. Master Wu nodded. "First, ask yourself, why? Why do you seek vengeance? What purpose will it serve?" Often, our reasons for anger and revenge stem from personal wounds and inner turmoil. By understanding the root of your anger, you can confront it and find healing. Second, the monk continued, "Ask what? What are the consequences of your actions? What impact will they have on others and yourself? Violence begets violence, and revenge will only sow more pain. Choose your path wisely." Takeshi felt a glimmer of enlightenment, but the heat of rage still lingered within him. "And the last question?" he inquired. "How?" replied Master Wu. "How do you want to be remembered? As a fearsome warrior driven by anger, or as a noble soul who brought peace and understanding to a troubled world? Your actions define your legacy." With these 3 simple questions resonating in his mind, Takeshi thanked the wise monk and continued his journey. The rage within him had not vanished, but it had started to waver. He reflected on the monk's wisdom, realizing that his anger was born from the pain of his own past. He understood that seeking revenge would only perpetuate the cycle of suffering. As Takeshi reached the village of the alleged bandits, he confronted their leader. The desire for vengeance still gnawed at him, but he paused and asked himself the 3 questions Master Wu had shared. Why? Takeshi questioned himself. He realized that his desire for vengeance was fueled by memories of a lost loved one. By seeking retribution, he hoped to find closure and peace. What? He pondered. Taking revenge would mean causing more death and sorrow, not just for the bandits' families, but also for his own. It would perpetuate a cycle of hatred and misery. How? Takeshi contemplated his legacy. If he chose the path of violence, he would be remembered as a ruthless warrior. But if he chose compassion and understanding, he could bring about true change. In a moment of clarity, Takeshi sheathed his sword and spoke to the bandit leader with unexpected calmness. He shared his pain, his loss, and his desire for closure. The bandit leader, moved by the samurai's vulnerability and honesty, revealed that they, too, had suffered losses and hardships. In that unexpected connection, the seeds of empathy were sown. Takeshi and the bandit leader agreed to find a way to prevent further bloodshed in their lands. They decided to collaborate on projects that would benefit both villages, fostering a new era of cooperation and mutual respect. Word of Takeshi's transformation spread throughout the region, and people marveled at the once ferocious samurai who now embraced peace and unity. His story touched the hearts of many, inspiring them to reconsider their own anger and grudges. And so, the legend of Takeshi, the samurai who conquered his rage with 3 simple questions, lived on for generations. His inspiring tale reminded people that anger and vengeance were not the only options in the face of conflict. The path of understanding, empathy, and forgiveness could lead to true healing and lasting harmony. The inspiring message of this tale is that anger and rage may be powerful emotions, but they need not control our actions. By reflecting on our feelings and motivations with the simple questions of why, what, and how, we can find the strength to choose a path of peace, compassion, and understanding. In doing so, we can break the cycle of violence and inspire others to do the same, creating a world where empathy and forgiveness triumph over hatred and revenge.